Lucilius.
Lucilius or Belial?
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's probably Belial. Now that I think about it, but Belial, really good character. Not a lot to say. Always really solid. And then Metera kind of having a bit of a bad opening to this game. But honestly, I think she's kind of underrated because a lot of these new players do not know how to play against Metera, including me. I'm an OG Grand Blue player, and I don't know how to play against Metera.
Yeah,
it's kind of funny.
She's interesting because on launch day weekend for the game at DreamHack, she won it. Like, a Metera player won it, Professor, whatever his name is, I can't quite remember off the top of my head, but she was able to win. And from there, we haven't really seen big results from her on a major scale. And I think it's in part due to the Brave Point mechanic, how aggressive this game is, how much you can keep forward, and like 6-6A, the predominance is a 6-6L.
Yeah, 6-6Ls kind of ruin a little bit of her, especially because of how high priority the dash attacks are.
Yeah.
She can try to. A lot of times, it's not in your best interest to hit a button when you know someone's trying to 6-6. Like they're dashing at you. You don't, and all that Metera wants to do is run away, do this, try to mix you off these knockdowns. It's just not as effective.
Yeah. It's an interesting matchup for sure. Like, and if you're going to be watching, you're going to want to pay attention to Metera is going to be very much a zoning game. She's going to set up these little butterflies, fire her arrows into them. They're going to trigger little explosions that keep you stuck in block pressure. But she's at her strongest when she's keeping you away, when she's just able to set up butterflies, able to shoot these projectiles, and just make your life difficult. On the other hand, Belial is much more interested in kind of fighting you face to face, and he has really good tools to mix it, especially with on-command.
He has good counter zoning tools. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
This matchup might actually be harder, legitimately, partially because like the anti-zoning tools that Belial has with both his projectile being really good, and then also he has the parry that goes across screen, like the projectile parry.
Yeah, and what you were saying about anti-zoning tools, 100% on point. That H fireball from Belial, able to take a full screen face and keep you locked down with the spinning blood afterwards is really, really strong. That's part of the strength too. That command grab walk, it can instantly get across full screen and start challenging. And so it's going to be up to Belial here in this matchup to leverage the strength of that versus Mitosis on the Metera just trying to keep him out.
Nice anti-air, by the way. Just really good far pressure right now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Kind of afraid to approach with the block. Okay, nice mash. It is actually minus on block now. They made it that way in that first patch. Thank God.
Yeah, they toned it down a little bit because it was a really strong option originally because you could just kind of loop that into other pressure and your opponent was just forced to respect it.
Yeah.
But so far, Mitosis has been doing a really, really good job of just keeping Belial out. Nice DP to kind of take your turn back when you're up close. Trying to lock him down with the fireball. Not going to work.
Oh, full jab punish here.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's solid stuff. Overcommitted on that little... One of the benefits of downsides of Belial's command grab is that it keeps you locked in a walking animation until you get hit. You can get thrown out of it.
That was parry, not command grab, though.
Yeah, sorry, parry.
Yeah. You're good. They have the same animation. That's why it's like such an interesting 50-50 of like they walk at you. Do you attack them because it's command grab, or do you like just stay there and do nothing because it's parry?
Yeah. That's part of the fun thing about Belial. Nice pickup in the air, going to knock down. Not going to be able to confirm. Doesn't use any brave points. Sticking out 5M, but not going to matter. So far, Mitosis is just doing such a good job with his pressure.
On the other end, like, just not able to keep up a lot with the damage or the pressure in general from Veldurn. Oh, blowing up the parry, but DP on Wake Up. A pretty good option, 2M, though, to stop that pressure from appearing.
Solid stuff. I do want to see Veldurn use a... Oh, nice. Yeah, going to have to Brave counter to get rid of it. But now Metera's going to take 25% extra damage, so if Veldurn can get a hit, it's going to do a lot more. Nice DP.
I'm not sure if it's going to matter in the long run, though, because in a lot of these situations, Mitosis doesn't want to be up close anyway. Okay, try to predict the jump. This is a good opportunity in the corner, going to command grab. You don't get any follow-up here, but the Oki's really nice. No 6XL, and just going to be ultimate skilled on Wake Up. Good DP if you're Mitosis.
Yeah, ultimate skill fireball going to keep her locked down so she can't follow up on that DP. Another ultimate skill fireball to just close out the space. Mitosis got caught by one of the Brave charges and immediately burned another Brave counter to try and get out of the corner. But that's kind of the risk reward on that option is you commit too heavy to it and it's just not going to get anything done for you. So far, starting out, trading positions on screen, tries to go for that parry. It doesn't connect, but lands the EXDP afterward. I like that as a mix-up.
Okay, just going for the guard cancel. you really only have, like, you have limited situations where you can get out of the corner using that. If your Mitosis already spending the second one and getting hit in this situation, nice side switch off the DP as well, but just going to be just kind of deterred with the zoning right now.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, part of the strength of Metera is that, like you were saying, if you haven't played against her, you don't really know what to do. Nice, gets a parry, it finally connects, and goes for the command grab, but just going to get back thrown. Great awareness by Mitosis, and now he's going to keep her locked down, which is fireball, fireball, fireball. Ooh, nice brave counter to just keep the corner.
You have to be careful here. Like, Veldurn has 100 meter.
That was a big whiff outside Veldurn's face, but Veldurn did not get a punishment for it. And right now it's looking super rough. Going to go for those ultimate skill fireballs, and neither of them going to connect. Now you're burnt out. You have no meter. You have no life. It's going to be really, really rough for Veldurn to make the comeback. Gets the parry, but the butterfly fireball trades it out.
I say, did you see the safety of that setup?
Yeah.
He knew the parry was coming. He set up the butterfly in front of him, so that way, if he came close, the butterfly would activate and instantly punish it.
Yeah.
Like, that is some good counterplay.
I do really like H Fireball. It sucks because of the cooldown on it. You have to, oh gosh, gets it again. Not going to go ahead and try to advance up. Doesn't have the meter to do that. Finally walks back up. Nice, gets a parry. And that setup, great credit for you on that one, noticing that. Setting up the the butterfly right outside of your face and then shooting the regular arrow will trigger the butterfly so he can't parry on top of you. He gets hit and it triggers the parry. So it's a really bad situation to be in.
Try to take his turn back, but just the HDP. Nice throw. You really got to release it faster there with the command grab. It has a lot of range. Oh, and the H arrows, I believe, 2-0 for Mitosis. Nice and clean.
Yeah, he really had an unlock there. He just had a really good awareness of where to put the butterflies to keep yourself from getting parried. Like, and that was a good adaptation for Veldurn. Initially, okay, I'm getting zoned out, I'm getting pressured. Let me set up the butterflies. Let me start trying to counter these parries, or let me start trying to parry to get my way in.
Wait, do you mean from Mitosis?
No, sorry. Veldurn was doing a good job at first of getting pressured, getting zoned out, using parry to start trying to mitigate that.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Mitosis just, all right, I'll just set up butterfly in front of myself, trigger it early, and you got to hold that.